Hello? Oh really? What's the good news? Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. On the way.
Nicely done, excellent, very clean.
Experienced Australian gentleman driver now and enjoying his racing, loves this team.
Yeah.
He goes to pole by 57 thousandths of a second.
Really strong performance there from Liam.
Impressive. Really happy. Liam did a fantastic job. I think we rode really well as a team. Now we need to push in the race and get a good result for Ubaldo.
It was always going to be a difficult race weekend. You obviously have 4 4-hour races in the space of 7 days, so that's super intense. You can't rest at any moment.
Well, let's go. Go jump in.
Go ahead, go, jump in.
All right, we're good to go?
Good to go.
Let's go. Fire him up.
Oh, mate, this means a lot to Liam, obviously, to come back, the bronze to qualify. Sector 3 was probably one of his worst areas that he needed to just pick up a little bit of, time, and that was the purple sector, so I went right down to that last sector and last lap, so yeah, we're coming at you, here we come, let's go.
Okay, boy, it's okay. Continue like you did in quali, it was good enough to be on pole. Good luck, bro. Come on, send it.
We're prepping for our stints. And Jules are just taking pictures, watching them repair the barrier, enjoying the sunshine, peace and quiet.
Started when I was 15, so now it's about 35 years that I am doing this for my job.
This is our pole sitter in GT though, after a stellar double pole position performance from Liam Talbot.
Under serious pressure, he needed to deliver on that final lap in qualifying, and he really did.
The second double-header is about to begin here at Yas Marina Circuit.
2 Mercedes AMGs really going at it early in the race here.
And this is another part of this jigsaw puzzle of a race, with teams opting to start their silver or gold ranked drivers against the less experienced, often less quick bronze drivers. This will come back later in the race to some of these teams.
Some circumstances outside of our control, unfortunately, didn't help us put on the best performance that we were capable of. Put on an amazing performance and couldn't have asked for 2 better teammates.
This is the battle for 5th between Ollie Milroy and Raffaele Marcello.
Jules Gounon here, getting ready for the 72.
This is teeing up something very special.
Jules Gounon, a factory driver, was really cool to work with him.
Pit lane here with the bullet car right in front, and I saw Jules Gounon not far back.
That is the battle for 5th position in GT. Talbot Motorsport Lamborghini, and behind it is Jules Gounon.
Yeah.
It's been a good couple of weeks with you. Last minute.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for everything, Morris.
Ian also did a wonderful job, and he's one of the best bronze drivers on the grid. Hopefully we can come back again.
For me personally, A year of racing is obviously huge. From the outside, it probably doesn't look that big, but for me, I put so much effort in, so much time behind the scenes, and training obviously is a big focus for me. Probably committed even more so this year. Like, I've run further and harder and longer than I ever have. I've been stronger in the gym and just been loving that process off track, and then all that momentum and happiness has translated on track. And yeah, for me this year, I've never enjoyed my racing as much. There was a lot of unknowns. I didn't know whether I could get through one stint, let alone 3 stints in the race. COVID got me really bad. 4 weeks of trying to get my fitness back, and I definitely wasn't at the level that I thought I was ready. The strategy was for me to start. I kept saying, I think someone else should start, but we had a vote and I got outvoted. So the night before I didn't sleep. I was very nervous. Starting at the pointy end of the 12-hour race with a lot of pros was very daunting and intimidating.
As usual, quite nervous. Anything can happen. Hopefully it's not dark for too long and Liam can just settle into his rhythm and press on with it.
Green flag, green flag. Good job, mate, good job. Let's keep building that temp. Looks like we're starting to get some sunlight. Settle in, adjust the conditions, mate. The next set's going to be the R3s that Hayden was prepping, so they're all good to go. We'll lock that in for the next set, please. It will be a driver change and full fuel, obviously.
Held 5th outright, I think, for quite some time. So for an amateur driver, felt like I drove the best that I ever have.
For some reason, I'll meet on turn 2. Turn 2. Yeah. Tyres were quite useless. A little bit speechless, to tell you the truth. Like, it's been a crazy day, 12 hours, brings so much theatre and drama. Come from a couple laps down and take the lead of Pro-Am is unbelievable. So big credit to Chaz, Fraser and the rest of the team.
To get the Pro-Am class win was huge. This year it was kind of like redemption, I guess you could say.
Should I pretend I'm taller? Looks really nice. I think we had Shannon's last year, the green and white combo was so good on track and it was fast, so let's see what we can do.
It's good to have Liam back on board for the full season this year. Obviously we've done the 12-hour, so hopefully we can carry that over to this first round here in Bathurst and just continue that winning feeling. Really looking forward to just spending another season with my mate.
It felt like a bit of unfinished business. We gave it a good nudge the year before and came up second, unfortunately. I feel like if we changed a few parameters, we could have got that championship. So to get another opportunity was very special.
A brand new season of Fanatec GT World Challenge Australia launches now at Mount Panorama. Liam in his own right now. He's a very, very good GT3 race driver. The net outcome of that pit stop shuffle is that Max Hoffer, who is now behind the wheel of the Shannon's car, has retaken the race lead. Liam Talbot and Max Hoffer take race 1.
Yeah. Good way to start the season. Pole and a race win. Amazing, amazing. Mega mate.
You did great, man.
Good team.
It's unreal, feeling the peak of the tires with this track. going so close to the walls is just like a feeling you not often have, and I'm happy to be here, and yeah, it was unreal.
Max Hopper will start the Audi alongside Brad Schumacher. Race 2, the Fanatec GT World Challenge is away. So the time you have to stay in the lane is longer if you win. So Max Hopper needs to get his head down now and pull away.
You'll probably come out behind Yasser after the stop.
All the leaders in the lane now. Liam Talbot behind the wheel of the 65, Shannon's Audi. Very close, round the chase on the outside, and Liam Talbot gets in front.
We can see Liam now already pull a nice little gap, clearly a lot faster. So,
and there's the checkered flag, and there's the win, and a clear championship lead in Fanatec GT World Challenge, powered by AWS.
Yeah, boy, good race, man.
Liam Talbot wins the season opener.
We had the perfect race weekend, 2 races and 2 race wins, so it was just super cool to team up with Max Hopper, and yeah, still pinching myself going, was that real?
Great passing opportunity down into the last corner, turn 7. He finally sees him. Oh no! Contact between McMillan and Talbot. Enough of a hit, certainly is wounded. The 48 Mercedes. He's dribbling down the straight. There has to be damage. Broken the rear, left rear. And Schumacher has to park.
He f***ing sprayed it.
It went off last turn.
Back to the garage.
We had a lap car that took us out of the race and created our first DNF. This was pretty devastating in the championship because suddenly you're losing all those points while your competitors are banking.
Don't be sorry for me. Last corner. What happened there? You just missed it, or?
Liam's a racer. They're all racers, but at the end of the day, like some of the AMs out there really haven't got the spatial awareness, and unfortunately it's cost us with a DNF. It looks, at this stage, it just looks like he's broken a rear toe arm, which you can sort of see just in under here. Until we sort of pull a bit more apart and investigate a bit more, we won't know for sure, because it was a fairly hard hit.
Potentially, you can look back at the end of the year and saying that was championship defining.
Much as it was a bad day yesterday for the Shannon's insurance team, today they only have to do the minimum amount of pit stop time of 87 seconds. That first 4 laps of Talbot yesterday was blistering.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt he's got great experience, Liam Talbot, in these cars.
Hoping to right the wrong of yesterday's first race. Liam Talbot picks up the win here. Race number 2 of Fanatec GT World Challenge Australia.
Nice one, mate.
Awesome. After yesterday's results, today to come back and win by almost 30 seconds is just unbelievable.
DNF yesterday, bit of contact from a lap car. A bit frustrating, but you know, we bounced back. I think we came out with an 11-second gap and finished at race 2 with 30 seconds.
And they're in a battle for the lead now. Shahin's just come back a little bit to the Audi as this race starts to evolve. Push hard, see how many positions he can make up and minimise that pit stop time loss. And safety car. Wow, this is a big moment for the race.
So obviously the safety car didn't help us, so that created a bad result.
Talbot Ross, 6th position for pole. Full bunch of cars, all bunched up and ready to be unleashed. Look at how feisty it is. That is because the Shannon's entry is right there, so this is more position. Nice move. Gets it. Check this out. So this, down the inside goes Shahin on Liam Talbot, long way into the apex of the corner.
Essentially a fight for the podium. Yeah, 5-second penalty issued to car 1, Yasser Shahin, so it's going to displace him back from 2nd to 3rd.
As long as Liam doesn't say anything stupid on TV.
Not only having the contact at MG, and which was so unnecessary and obviously compromised my car, and then he pushes me off track. That's not racing, that's just desperation, and it's bad sportsmanship. We saw it yesterday with the safety car restart. He balked the field, almost caused a massive crash, and now he's done this, you know. You can't trust this person on track. He shouldn't even race. Maybe he should be disqualified.
Sydney Motorsport Park, that's one of my favourite tracks For some reason, I seem to go well there, and I really enjoy it.
Well, weather's all good, so we'll just go into the race and see if we can pull a little bit of a gap. Anything can happen, safety cars, all that kind of stuff, so we'll just see where we end up.
There's the field line up and away we go here at Sydney Motorsport Park, and as predicted, Talbot sweeps across to take the lead.
This leader, Liam Talbot, who on the previous lap just set the fastest lap of the race, 28.8. Managing this race, keeping Yash Shaheen in check in second place. Now, the pro drivers, it's their turn to strut their stuff. Fraser Ross has already left. He's now aboard Liam Talbot's number 65 Audi.
These two teams were at loggerheads at Phillip Island. There was a bit to say between the two camps.
Here you go. Does Patterson send it? Yes, he does. Oh, Fraser Ross sees him coming.
Yeah, you said P3, take that every day of the week. So good points and bring on the next race. Got a lot of overtaking to do, so game on.
Race 2 in the 4th round of this year's Fanatec GT World Challenge. Look at the Audi tucked in behind. Maxi Hopper wants to get on with this already, and they're already into each other. The 65 Shannon's Insurance Audi of Fraser Ross as the pit stop window is open.
I think I came out of the pits in the second half of the race with a 20-second disadvantage to first place, and I feel like there was a bigger gain with some fresher tyres. So we changed rears only, and just every corner just got really good drive.
One of the real arts with GT racing is just how you get yourself through the lap traffic.
Now a change of position perhaps.
Talbot's got it done. Just parked the car on the inside at turn 6. Nothing Emery could do. He tried to turn down. Nice job by Talbot. Used the momentum through the final complex.
Liam Talbot, Fraser Ross, winners at Sydney Motorsport Park.
Ended up with a 16-second race win from a 20-second deficit, so that was unbelievable. Like, super happy with that performance, and with Fraser we got the round win, which was super cool.
You know, you put so much into motorsport and it doesn't always show, but race wins aren't easy, but that felt unbelievable.
My performance has been redefining what's possible from my point of view. Feel very comfortable in the race car, don't feel overconfident. The performances on track have been amazing, and I just can't wait to go to the next round.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Your pace is good. Doing a good job.
The Gartan is actually under a little bit of heat here from young Brock Feeney.
All right, mate, we'll box this lap.
He's going to have to go around Stokel.
That's right. Wait, oi! We have to come in.
Well, this is the race. This is, all of them are in the lane. Out jumps Garth Tander, Liam Talbot in that Shannon's race suit about to get in. To that moment down there, Talbot, he's turned him round. There you go, 15 seconds. 15-second penalty for Liam Talbot.
All right, just go.
Liam Talbot leads the race by 14.8 seconds. 15.6 seconds. Liam Talbot may still win this race.
Last lap, 16.2. Chicken flag, 16.4. We got the win, mate. We got the win. Good job, mate. Good job.
Ryan and Trent, the strategy and the prep before we get to the track so important. Won the last race, obviously a bit of a penalty. Sometimes people are getting penalties, a lot of people aren't getting penalties, so it's a little bit hard to judge what's going on. You know, we'll cop it on the chin and we just outdrove the penalty, so you've got to be happy with that.
I got a message from D Station, and suddenly I had this light bulb moment. This might be my opportunity to finally do WEC. The World Endurance Championship is a huge, super intense championship, and obviously being on a global scale, it's the championship to be part of. And for me, as an Australian, as a bronze, as an amateur driver, to get that opportunity in a team and show the other teams what I'm capable of, I was like, yes, finally I've got my moment.
I can't believe I'm here. I mean, GTE, I've been very lucky this weekend. Obviously, D-Station have given me an amazing opportunity to join their team. Aston Martin GTE, even to say those words is super cool, but to be a driver of one of these cars in the last ever race is super cool. Coming in with GT3 experience and Carrera Cup experience, I feel like this really helped me because I can lean on the Carrera Cup side of things with no ABS, and then the GT3 with obviously high downforce. It's been a steep learning curve, but you know what, the greater the challenge, the harder I'll try and the more determined I get. Over the course of 8 hours of racing, so much can change. There's so much risk. I feel like we've got a good strategy. Yeah, let's see how it all plays out.
Here we go, the 8 hours of Bahrain is underway.
Obviously you put pressure on yourself. I just want the opportunity to be in the seat and show people what I can do. Obviously the stopwatch doesn't lie. There's a lot of drivers out there, so you have a good reference. Definitely found speed that I had built into me and realised this potential.
Speechless. I mean, we dared to dream a podium was possible, and yeah, to end up P2 is unbelievable. I mean, good result for the team, their best result for the year. Fighting for the win. Ran out of brakes and tyres, so Casper did a mega job. To be that close to a win is unbelievable, and just can't thank the team enough for the opportunity and to repay the team and get a podium and be P2. Unbelievable. I'm speechless. I still don't even know if it's real. It's unbelievable.
Liam Talbot, stellar stuff from him in the early part of that race. Amazing final stint.
This year's been amazing. I've had an absolute pleasure driving the Shannon's Insurance Audi, and just for me it's probably been one of my best years of racing. It was really cool to get the band back together and have another run. A bit of contact at Phillip Island, which I wasn't too happy about. I was perhaps maybe too vocal, but wear my heart on my sleeve and happy to talk about things. And I guess that was a good round for me, because my takeaway from that is you can't hit what you can't catch, so it inspired me to want to drive faster. This year my driving's been the best I've ever driven, and the mindset's in a really good window. Like, I feel super comfortable, yeah, still super determined, and see what we can do.
Bit of rain out to the west, but might break up over the water, so we'll see. So race 1, we got the maximum handicap in the pit stop, so yeah, see if we can get P2, which would be a nice day, and get some more points in the bank and see what we can do tomorrow.
Overcast conditions on the streets of Adelaide, but it's Porsche and Audi as we go green in race number 1, the Fanatec GT World Challenge.
We have this enthralling battle at the front of this field. The two championship combatants lead us away.
Now, why is Liam Talbot wanting to push along? Well, he's got an additional 10 seconds of pit stop time, so he wants to get past this Porsche as quick as he can.
So the two leaders are now in. You can see the Shaheen Porsche, the Talbot Audi, and they'll hand over to their two respective pro drivers. Chris Mees and Matty Campbell will duke it out. Chris Mees, he's just been held up there. He's lost time versus how earlier in the lap, or a lap and a half ago, we saw how quickly Matt Campbell got by these guys. This has not worked in favour of Chris Mees.
He's cleared him, and flash the headlights all you like, but I don't think it's going to help now. Matt Campbell, the superstar that he is going to win race number 1 in a fascinating Fanatec GT World Challenge Australia race.
A little bit The start kind of got hung out to dry, but you expect that from that person. And yeah, obviously Jeff was quite nice to let me in. The race came to us and we got stronger and stronger, and the Porsche was getting weaker. And yeah, good drive by Chris Meese, and let's see what we can do tomorrow.
It's an emotional roller coaster for Liam Talbot. Let's see how today plays out for those guys. Campbell leads. He's got nearly a 2-second lead after the first lap of racing. We're going to see these guys follow each other out, but we do know that the Audi here with Liam Talbot strapping himself in does have a longer stop time.
Out comes the Shannon's Insurance Audi. That'll be your effective race lead, and it is so close with lap traffic playing up in this one. Talbot heads to the line, seesawing away at the wheel for victory number 6 in the Fanatec GT World Challenge of 2023.
I think there's something nerve-wracking about the fact that he needs to finish. I mean, that's all it needs. We're talking about a guy who usually wins or comes second or whatever, but we just need to finish. There's a stress level of that.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Championship on the line here. The guy in the white and green, Shannon's Insurance Audi, staring down the barrel of the Fanatec GT World Challenge title for 2023. But racing now on the streets of Adelaide for the final time. And the Porsche looks hungry. I think there's a bit of a bump then as the Porsche dives down the inside.
That was deep from Shaheen there, and we saw it yesterday where that Porsche is really strong into the braking area at turn 9.
The gap has closed right up at the front. Shaheen was out to 2 seconds, but Liam Talbot is less than half a second away.
These two guys at the front of the field will be in this lap.
87 seconds, the minimum stop that every car is awarded with. And now they play the waiting game to be released. So Matt Campbell is released, and so too is Meese, and they get out onto pit lane.
That gap that was 1.5–2 seconds about a lap ago is now down to 0.3 of a second. So this is a cool little battle. This is what we want to see up on the curb. Oh, that's a reasonably hard hit on that left rear there.
And he's been hung out to dry here in this one. Needs to clear these two. He'll be frustrated behind the wheel. That's cost him at least a second. What a victory it's going to be for the Porsche. And Liam Talbot will cross the line with Christopher Meese behind the wheel to win the series.
There's a couple of little teary eyes going on there, so it shows how much that means to that group.
How many years in the making was that? Oh my God.
Congratulations, Liam Talbot, the 2023 Fanatec GT World Challenge champion.
It's been a long year. Lot can change over the year. Obviously the DNF early in the championship hurt, but we've come back strong and just pieced it together. And yeah, unfortunately Fraser Ross couldn't be here, big part of the team. We had the super sub Chris Meese from Audi Sport. He was mega to work with, so yeah, big thanks to him for the championship. Our sponsors, the Shannon's Insurance Audi was mega, and yeah, they just produced an amazing car each and every round, and can't thank everyone enough for their hard work and support. And this is for the team. We did it together. I felt relaxed and at peace with what I'm doing, but then super focused at the same time, and it's all translated on track and got some amazing results. I mean, you never stop learning, but for me, I feel like this has been the best year I've ever had. For me, after tasting the success of the championship, like that sweet feeling of getting the victory for the year is amazing, and it makes me hungrier than ever. Like, I'm more determined, I want to taste that success again, and I never want to give up. I just want to keep on pushing. And personally, I've had a few teams approach me for next year already, which is very humbling. And looking at the opportunities, and one in particular, I know that there's a good chance to go for the championship again, and I just want to give it 100%. I never want to give up.
To the table.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
To the table. To the table.